How you doing today, sir?
I'm well. How are you, sir?
I can't complain. I want to start by saying congrats on the Emmy.
Thank you.
Did you know, was this even on your radar as something that could happen with the Emmys? Were you even?
No, not at all. I was totally caught off guard by it. I was really surprised.
After seeing your work in this, I just want to say it's deserved. One of the things about this is that it's unfortunately about this project is that it's unfortunately just as relevant. You'd think at some point we would, be able to, what I'm basically trying to say.
I do know exactly what you mean, and I feel exactly the same way. It is bittersweet that, this story is so relevant. Yeah.
One of the things about this is that it does shine a light on the problems with our justice system. It's unfortunate that I would like to think that if RayShawn was white, would this same exact thing have happened? It's just very powerful stuff.
Yeah, it has power. It has the power of the moment. It has the power of the history, our history collectively. And hopefully it has enough power to help us, course correct for the future.
Quibi does a great job when you're watching this, leaving you with these cliffhangers that makes you, did you watch it yourself where you're pushing play after each episode?
Oh, absolutely. I was completely caught up. I mean, even in reading it, I was caught up in it. The way in which it was broken down into the 15 episodes, it's absolutely compelling. And that was one of the exciting things about the idea behind Quibi and their presentation of dramatic material, is that they leave you with a cliffhanger each and every episode.
Oh, I kept pushing play. There was no break.
Yeah.
I am curious though, you've done so many roles. Are you able to, when you're playing a character like this, are you able to leave the character on set at the end of the day, or during a shoot, does that sort of character stay with you at least a little bit until you've wrapped and maybe even post-wrap?
I have learned how to leave things on the set. It wasn't always that way for me. It took me about 20 years to figure that out. But I've got it down now, the separation.
If you don't mind me asking, what was a character or a role that you played that really stuck with you after you wrapped, that took you a little while to shake?
The character I played in Apocalypse Now took me about 3 years to shake him.
Okay. Yeah, but that was also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was like a year-long shoot or something.
2 years.
Yeah. So I can't imagine being in that headspace for so long.
Yeah, it took me about 3 years to shake him. Now, I was very young. I was 14 when I started. And
I was going to make a joke, and you were 30 when you finished.
Damn near.
Right. I am curious though. What are you getting ready to do? Anything in the upcoming future? Any roles, or how has COVID sort of impacted what you were going to do?
Well, we were rehearsing. I was in rehearsal with Sam Rockwell and Darren Criss and Neil Pepe for American Buffalo on the stage in New York City back in March. And so once it became clear that, quarantine was necessary and all of that, we just resorted to rehearsing on Zoom and FaceTime. So hopefully, as things change, because things always change, maybe we'll get the opportunity to do that live, or maybe not. Maybe we'll, do it in a different kind of format. Who knows?
On that note, congrats again on getting nominated, and wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay safe.